Hey you guys, it's Christine. I'm making this layout for the Counterfeit Kit Challenge International Scrapbook Day like Facebook post. I don't guess it's really a hop. We're on the Facebook group over there. Sorry, Miss Evie had to say hello. We are posting, all the Master Forgers are having a post, 1 an hour, that like, I guess she's going to say hello, that illustrates our personal style. I'm going to be honest and tell you guys, I have said this before, I don't know if I have a personal style because I kind of love it all, except I was able to kind of narrow down mentally. I do love to frame my layouts, which basically means taking like a piece of paper or like whatever, and making sure, I'm trying to show you guys what I mean, and like framing it like with another piece of paper. So that's framing. I also do really enjoy using up scraps. And I especially love it when they're like cut already and I just kind of make it work without cutting too much else. And then I usually also always use 3x4 photos. So I said that's what my style is. I'm going to say frame a layout, use scraps, and use 3x4 photos. I pulled these out. These are from the, oh shoot, it was the Paige Evans event last August. I met Miss Tara. She's the chief master forger, let's call her. She hosts the blog, or helps us host it. She keeps us on track, let me just put it that way. And met her there, and she let me stay with her and all the fun stuff. And so I thought this would be cute to go with this collection here, which is the Echo Park craft room. And I had a few scraps. I mean, I had to kind of go with this one because I used up a lot of my scraps, you guys. I really didn't have much left. So I have these 2 pieces, and then this is technically a scrap because it's like not a full sheet. So I've got these 3 pieces. This is a little bit bigger scraps than I would normally kind of consider scraps. But again, like I said, I've kind of gone through them. I've been like busy. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I mean, I got to use the scraps because that's the thing, right? And then I may cut this. I mean, like I said, I usually try not to cut much at all. And I'm looking to see, I kind of like this capture the moment. And frame my layout. So let me do a little bit of thinking. I'm thinking I might use this white cardstock because I think that looks really cute. I'm just debating on which of these pieces of paper I want to frame it with, because it needs like a whole sheet to do that. So if I do this, I might can cut it out the middle. That's a light colored piece of paper though. I kind of enjoy a darker contrast. Let's go with this one, you guys. So I'll cut that out, and then I'll figure out something to do with my scraps here. So like I said, I normally take the scraps and let them speak to me. Let me move these out of the way so I can see what I got going on here. So if we do that, this is big. I might actually cut this one and I don't know yet. I gotta think about it. I'll do a little thinking here. So let me do that, and I'll be back on in just a second. Well, y'all, this is a day late. There's a Facebook post that for International Scrapbook Day on our Counterfeit Kit Facebook group that Miss Tara, there was like 1 per hour schedule with all the different master forgers. I think mine was at 7 p.m. and we were covering like our style and stuff, right? I mentioned that. Well, I did the layout, I took the photos, I just didn't get a chance to edit and all that kind of stuff before we ran off and looked at cabinets and stuff. So this is the video of the layout that I shared in that Facebook post for International Scrapbook Day. So it's basically a day late. Oh well. So I did cut the stride paper there. It was an L, and I cut it into 2 pieces. And then for whatever reason, you guys, I'm going to tell you, I would not consider necessarily corner rounding my style at all. But for whatever reason, for this particular layout, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do the corner rounder. So I pulled the corner rounder out, and I did do the corner rounder on my 2 vertical pieces, and then that bigger green piece, I did trim that down just a little bit. Many times I think I mentioned in the beginning, when I use a layout and I've got just the scraps left over, I don't usually cut very much. So I cut more than I would say normally I would when I'm using a bunch of scraps, but since these were kind of really big scraps, I kind of had to. And I don't know where I've got other scraps. I mean, I have other scraps, but I wanted to use this kit. So that's kind of what we got today. So I cut out that 4x6 like journaling piece, let's call it. And it seemed like a nice place to rest the photos. It's got that little Let's Create It looks like one of those little bracelets that you make with the letters and stuff like that. It's pre-printed on there. And I thought that looked kind of cute as a base for the photos. I did mount the photos. Did I mount them or did I print them? No, I printed them with the white border, so I didn't have to mount them. I have one more little small scrap that I did use. It's got the little floral bit on there, and I've corner rounded that as well. And I'm going to basically... Actually, I'm going to switch the location of those two photos. The one with me and Tara are going to be on the left, and then wonderful, the little stitchy thing's going to be on the right. And the funny thing about that is I'm not even really a stitcher, but I thought that was a cute picture. So, and that's actually kind of what we did when Paige was teaching. There was something she was teaching, one of the sets of things that she was teaching. I think it was a small album. It was the mini album. And neither one of us really do mini albums. So we just spent the time sitting there stitching stuff that we didn't have to, but looked really cute. So that is what we did there. So now I'm going to just use my ATG and glue it all down. I will say that from my style, I did frame the layout. You can see that with that pink. So that's definitely my style. I mean, I do think this little L design is probably my style. I find myself doing it a lot. That or a diagonal. So I guess that kind of is in alignment. And then I'm going to bring a bunch of stickers in too, which I would suggest is also definitely along with my style. So I would say this layout is still my style. I would call it that. Now, could you pick this out of a lineup and say, oh, that's Christine? I don't know. Maybe not. It's okay. I like it. It's pretty. It goes in my album. It's documented my little story here, so I'm happy with it. So now I'm going to grab a few stickers off these sticker sheets here. I actually there's that thing you can't see it now because I've set it down over there. I'll mention it in just a second. There's a long like border piece thing. It's like, let's call it like film strip thing with like a heart in the middle, and I'll try that in just a second. You let me know what you think. I decide against it. Actually, I got to put a little more ATG on there, don't I? So those are going to go there. I think, what do I do next, you guys? I don't remember. I think I start pulling out those stickers. I do put the foam. I end up choosing the title to be Making My Life More Colorful. I think of Tara as that. I think she makes my life more colorful. She's funny. She'll ping me sometimes. I mean, you know, hey, do you have a few minutes? And then we'll just sit and hen cluck. I call it hen clucking for a little while. It's kind of fun. I don't have anybody in person other than my daughter. I mean, we do kind of hen cluck a little bit, but not a lot. I mean, you know, she's a different life stage or whatever. We're good friends. I'm not going to say that, but I'm not going to say we sit and hen cluck. But other ladies my age, I do like to sit and hen cluck. I don't know if that even makes any sense. Just talking about different things, you know. And of course, with Tara, we scrapbook. So she's like, I was like the other day, I said, hey, what's your favorite white, you know, cardstock or whatever, and then also the cats, like she was sharing with me her robot litter box kind of deal, and I'm like, oh, I need one of those. So we were, you know, just that kind of stuff. So I did put foam underneath my title. That's going to be my title over there. And then after I do that is when I'm going to start kind of bringing in the other little stickers and stuff. I'm going to bring in, do I try that piece yet? Nope. I bring this little piece in. It's got a little rainbow film strip coming out of it. I think that's really cute. I'm going to pull a few little crafty things. There's like a bunch of the little brushes. It makes like a little rainbow fan looking thing. I'm going to pull that in. Oh, I put some wordy bits on the photos. One of them says just add glitter, and the other one says crafter life. I'll put that on the left photo. I don't know if I do that right now. I might do that a little bit later. And then I'm going to start adding some more stickers, you guys. And all I'm really doing is building like a big cluster along the top. I don't really know why. I just felt like it. It just looked cute. I was trying to build some height up into the vertical pieces up there. This is where I tried this piece here, and I thought, well, I'll put it underneath here, and then I did not care for that. That doesn't look right to me. I even kind of like shaking my head going, I don't know about this. I think that's what I'm doing, unless I'm talking to somebody. I might be talking to Sarah, actually, right this moment. There's my little fan of the little brushes. I think that's cute. That's going to go there, and I thought it went really well, too, because of the little rainbow arch, and even the letters on my right-hand picture there. It was all really multicolored, and I just thought it was kind of perfect. Yeah, I'm definitely talking to Tara. That's what I'm doing right there. My hands are moving. I talk with my hands. I'm sure you could never tell I would do something like that, but yes, I definitely talk with my hands. And that's when I decide, no, I don't care for that right there. I will pull in a little border strip, though. There's that little rainbow, like, flower one, because I kind of did want to, like, finish out that journaling block. I don't know how to explain it, but my brain was like, you need something at the bottom. So I'm going to grab that little bit, and I really like that. It's offset. It's kind of balancing the rainbow stripe on the left. I will come in, though, and add some foam dots, so it's going to be lifted in just a second. And then I add a little bit of cluster over here on the right. I end up with I had a yellow heart that I think I put on top first, but I do move it. I'll put it over there as well. I actually get into a stash, too. I have some puffy stickers I don't think they're page. I think there's something else. But they have like little stars and little ink splats and stuff, little dots. That's that little sticker set that looks like little, I don't know, Polaroids maybe? Yeah, Polaroids. Stuck that up there. I got that floral. I'm going to bring that over there to the left. Trying to think what else I get. On the right-hand side, I'll start pulling in some of those buttons. I'll pull in one more button sticker. And that little heart, there's a little yellow heart. Like I said, I'm going to bring that in there, but it's going to get moved over. And there's also a pink heart I'm going to bring in before I end up putting the puffy pieces. Yeah, I'm definitely chitter-chattering. Look at that. I should have probably cut some of this out, you guys. I don't actually talk to people a lot of times when I'm filming because it has to be on the phone normally. But since she has an iPhone, which I know some people, it's very controversial sometimes, you can talk on your iPad. So that works out well for me. I really like that I can talk on my iPad with my phone recording. Although I'm definitely just piddle-parting around right here, and I shouldn't be doing that while I'm trying to make a video, right? I think I've roughed up the edges. I think I cut away in just a second. Here's where you can see I've already got the little hearts now. So you can see the pink heart at the top up there, and I've got the little yellow heart over by the button. Right there it is. I put that by the buttons there. And I'm going to add the little foam pieces here. They're just like I said, little stars and dots and ink splats and stuff. I just wanted to add some dimension. It just felt a little flat to me. I love stickers. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely adore stickers, and I love these sticker sheets that we get with all these various pieces and icons and stuff. But I do need to, in my brain, I need foam, or I need some other 3D dimensional thingy to go either on top or something just to add a little depth to my layout. So that is what I'm doing here. And actually, I don't think I do anything else after this. I thought I would journal, but now that I'm looking at it, I guess I didn't. I guess I could put it with my other layouts for this event because it's all one big event. I got a bunch of different photos for it. So yeah, just add my little foam dots here. And after that, like I said, this was International Scrapbook Day layout, but I did it on Friday. So technically, it was a day early, and I just didn't get the voiceover done here. So I'm sorry, you guys. Hopefully you had a great International Scrapbook Day. Make sure give me a comment down below. What did you do for National Scrapbook Day? I didn't get to scrapbook. I went to go look at cabinets. So that was not a scrapbooky kind of day, but I'm not going to lie, it was still fun. I got to pick colors, and I spent some nice time picking out countertops and handles and different things. So I'm not going to say I was sad about it. So here is the slowdown. I really appreciate you guys. Definitely check out the Facebook group. We technically have a blog too, that we don't do the Scrapbooks Day stuff on the blog, but obviously for May there's some stuff. But definitely go check those out. And I hope you guys had a wonderful Scrapbook Day. And we will see you next time. Bye.